Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. It's another blessed day of Ramadan, mashallah. I hope Ramadan has been treating you well because mine has been great, alhamdulillah. So today I'm going to take you through a step-by-step process of making my signature Dafaduka recipe. I'm Jamila. Welcome to Maggi Diaries. My signature Dafaduka, I'm going to be having dried fish in it and some fried meat. I mean, who doesn't love, things like this in Ramadan? So of course there's going to be the dawa. What's Dafaduka without the dawa? And then rice and beans, some vegetable oil and tomatoes, pepper, and all that's going to go in. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to wash my beans and my rice and get it into the pot. I already have some water boiling in the pot. So once I'm done rinsing this, I'm just gonna come back and throw it all in. I will wash this really good to get any leftover dirt in it. And then I'll just drain it a little bit. Okay. So this is good. And then we'll get this in the pot. Oh, my water is boiling already. Okay. So this goes in here. Then we'll go to the beans now. And you can actually cook your beans in a pressure pot if you have one, because it really hastens the cooking process of the beans. Anyone that works for you. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to blend my tarugu, the tomatoes, the tasei, the albasa. Just enough. Okay, so we just want to cut them in big chunks so that it can blend really quickly when it gets into the blender. And then my tatase, split it in two and just get this out. Yeah. Get this in the blender, put this one here, and then I'll add some water. It will blend really nicely. So this is good. Some water in the blender, and this is just good. We don't want it too light, so. Okay, so we're just gonna pulse it. We don't want it very smooth, so roughly blended. All right, so this is perfect. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and give my rice and beans a look. Oh, this is done already, and my rice too is done. This is cooked already. So I'm gonna take it over to the sink and then drain it with the rice and the beans, and then we'll get back to making the sauce for our signature Dafaduka. All right, this is done. Okay. So. All right. Okay. Okay, we got this. All right, so this is done. And then my rice, okay? Okay. So. All right, so strain the rice also. Okay, so now it's time to make the sauce for the Dafaduka. All right, so this comes back here. Okay. So I'm just going to let the water dry up, and then we'll add a little bit of vegetable oil and of course my kaya, which has been blended already. For my dried fish, you just have to ensure that you wash your dried fish really well. I'm going to wash this over in the sink quickly. So now my pot is hot and I'm going to add a little bit of vegetable oil, Dafaduka. When it's ready, imagine having spoonfuls of your Dafaduka with dried fish and fried meat with every bite. All right, so we're going to add in our blended kaya. All right then. Ooh. It sounds beautiful. So we're just gonna let this fry for a little bit, and then we'll begin to add the other things one after the other. My cayenne mia is coming together really very nicely. You can see the specks of onion, tatase, you know, tarugu, the sauran soup. So now I'm gonna add my dried fish. Dried fish just is packed with this, you know, so much flavor, and it infuses into anything that you make with it. So next I'm gonna add my dafaduka. So let me get a spoon. So add my dafaduka. And you know, dafaduka is actually really good for you. So it's not just that, you know, really strong flavor that it adds to dishes, but then it's got some really great benefits too. It contains protein, and of course that's good for you. So now to my Maggi cube. I'm going to be adding Maggi Niger pot today to this dish. You know, there's just something about Niger pots. It has this fish aroma, there's the stockfish in it. So it will just intensify the flavor of your, you know, your fish in whatever meal it is that you're adding it to. So I'm gonna add my Maggi Niger pot to bring out that bottom pot flavor of my signature Dafaduka dish. Give this a quick stir, and then I'll add my meat. So this goes in now very quickly. This has been cooked and fried already, so I don't need to leave this in here for too long. So now I'll be adding my beans. Yes. This is a very whole meal. It's beans, and then there's rice, there's fish, you know. It's really balanced. This is the kind of meal that you want to have for iftar. It's Ramadan. You should eat healthy, balanced meals. All right, so this goes in. You know, beans is also rich in fiber. Some people are totally afraid of eating beans, you know, thinking like, I'm not sure I can take beans, so this is Ramadan. But when you have it really balanced, and like this is a mix with rice, you know, and then there's fish. All right, so this is done. Okay, so now just a little bit of water, because my beans and my rice has been boiled already, and everything here is cooked. So just a little bit of water. I'm going to cover the pot, and when we'll come back, I'll be ready to plate. The Dafaduka shinkafa dawaki is almost ready. I'm just gonna, you know, up the flavors with a little bit of scent leaf, you know, some curry leaf. And most people have this in their gardens at home, so you can just pull a few leaves out and get it into the pot. Just roughly chop it. All right, then, and some spring onions. So quickly get that in. So this is done. So I'm going to talk about spring onions when I'm adding it. All right, so take a look. All right, this is good. So now I'm just gonna quickly put it in my curry leaf and scent leaf, and of course my spring onions. It's almost becoming my signature, you know? Just add the final finish to your food. And then it's crunchy, and then it's green, and then the colors. Oh. All right, so give this a quick stir. And we're done. Okay, this is done. It's done. Mashallah, my signature Dafaduka shinkafa dawaki is ready, and it looks so beautiful. I hope you'll be trying this at home. This is such a delicious, easy recipe that you can try and share with your friends and family this Ramadan. After all, Ramadan is a time for sharing, so don't forget to keep sharing goodness this Ramadan. Jazakallah khair for watching this episode of Maggi Diaries. Alright, remember to follow us on our social media pages at Maggi_Nigeria on Instagram and at Maggi Nigeria on Facebook. See you tomorrow, inshallah.
Wace ce ita? Mai kula da lafiyar jama'a, kuma ta kasance mai kula da kanta. An kasance ana alfahari da ita. Ta kasance mai tattali, mai samar da kwanciyar hankali ga iyalinta. Mace da tafi kowa kwarewa a girki, kasancewar tana amfani da Maggi mai tauraro.
Duk mai sha'awar kawo yanayi na canji mai inganci a rayuwa yana amfani ne da Maggi mai tauraro, wadda aka hada da ainihin waken soya da wasu sinadarai masu inganci.
Ita ce silan haɗin kan iyalinta.
Abin ma da ya fi shi ne, a kowace rana rayuwata tana ƙara inganci.
Maggi, girki mai inganci. dum.